So I've been living in Japan for a couple of years now with my husband.
And I've been seeing this beautiful wife getting used to Japan.
We were talking the other day about things that are like either illegal or taboo in America, but are completely okay with in Japan, and we came up with this list.
Today we have also a special guest.
Oh.
Grace! She's the judge.
I think Cardboard Grace needs to be retired. So the first thing, this one's illegal in America, but it's okay in Japan, is drinking in public, like drinking alcohol in public.
Ah.
You remember this when you were in America studying abroad.
Yeah, I was shocked.
So in Japan, you can drink alcohol basically wherever you want, aside from like on temple grounds or shrine grounds. So if you want to drink a beer while you're walking to the park, you can. If you want to drink wine while you're on the train, you can.
People might judge you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. If you're in countryside, sometimes you will see like a group of people just drinking, starting a party.
Especially old guys.
Yeah, on a train. Good though. Okay, now that she's retiring.
She's retiring now? Okay, thank you. The second thing, this one isn't illegal, it just, to me, it seems very rude, but it's what you're supposed to do in Japan, is when you're at a restaurant, you yell to get the waiter's attention.
すいません、注文いいですか?
So like in North America, when you're trying to order food, you like make eye contact with your waiter, or you like telepathically think that way,
because
and then
you
they'll come and they'll get their order, and they're like looking at their tables to see who's ready to make an order and stuff like that. But in Japan, the waiters just kind of like leave you alone. So when you're ready to order, you stick your head out and maybe your arm up and you yell "sumimasen," which is like excuse me, and it just, oh, I can't do it. It just feels so rude.
It's not rude at all. It took me some time to get used to in America. When I raised my hands, you got so like, no.
Because once you were like, excuse me, and I was like,
yeah, like,
they're gonna spit in our food, don't do that.
Why? Like, excuse me, can I
order now?
Yeah.
It's hard to say that without coming off like snarky or like angry, so you don't do it.
Third one, please guess this one.
Oh.
Ah, tasty.
So slurping noodles. When I grew up, I learned that putting your elbows on the table while you eat, chewing with your mouth open, and slurping noodles, like making noises while you eat, is wrong. Like it's rude.
Stop it.
But in Japan, it's the first two are, but the slurping noodles is not rude.
That shows how much you enjoy the food. By slurping, everything will taste better.
If you say so. Last time when we were back in America, I forgot what we were eating, but both of us were slurping our noodles, and my grandma was just like, 4, getting drunk around your coworkers and bosses.
When I was working at a traditional Japanese company, every month at least 2 or 3 times we went out for a drinking party, and at those drinking parties, it was more like, oh, drink more, because they're just having fun. Yeah.
It seemed almost like a bonding experience, like you guys work hard together and then you hang out, you go to like a bar and then maybe another bar,
and then
karaoke, and then you'd probably come home around that time because it's like 2 a.m. and sometimes you have work the next day and you had a wife waiting for you.
I often take pictures with like people, bosses just kind of.
Yeah, there was this one picture of like your boss was like, completely red in the face and he had his tie tied around his face and like.
Because we were having fun.
You guys were all singing and I was just like, is that really?
Drink more, Grace Jen. Drink more. Ooh. Oh, having fun.
So this contrasts to North America, where I was always told like, get that glass of red wine, but never finish it because as soon as you get tipsy, you might make a mistake. And like, if you get drunk around your coworkers, you might say something offensive, you might do something offensive, and you can wind up getting fired. But then when I came to Tokyo, everybody would get wasted out of their mind, and I would be sitting there like, this seems like a really bad idea.
You know why? Because they're having fun.
Maybe I just hate fun.
Last but not least,
you don't blow your nose in public.
Instead.
Because going like this is apparently way more rude than going like 50 times. It drives me crazy, and it drives a lot of our other foreign friends crazy. You'll be on the train during flu season or during the winter and you'll just hear this chorus of like.
Hearing people doing that on train isn't worst.
What's the worst?
When I was actually taking the exam, and that was the worst.
Yeah.
People just say Drove me crazy.
So that was our list of things that are either illegal or taboo in America, but are okay in Japan.
Be aware of these when you come to Japan. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.